Let's break down all the multipliers and all the statement credits on the new Chase Sapphire Reserve refresh and see if it's going to fit into your wallet. And you might be surprised about what I think. Chase just came out with a major refresh for their Chase Sapphire products. They're touting it as a lifestyle card right now. So last night I went through every one of their new statement credits and benefits that they tout as a lifestyle bonus to see if it would fit within my lifestyle. Remember, the long-term goal in this points and miles world is to hold on to cards that fit into my lifestyle, that are going to benefit me at no true additional cost. And if a card can do that, it's going to stay in my wallet longer. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Stacy. I'm just your average friendly travel enthusiast that uses points and miles and teaches about points and miles every single day. And Rosie, my sweeper, is docking. Why does she take so long? Charging. I'm here to help you do what I didn't have any knowledge about when I started into the credit card points and miles world, because there is a lot of information. And if you have been in this world for the last week to 2 weeks, there has been a lot of change in this points and miles world. So to start off, in regards to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, first off, I am due for a new sign-on bonus. This August 1st, I will hit 48 months as having the new Chase Sapphire cards. I started with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and it's been 48 months this August, which is very soon. So I'm probably due for a new card, like maybe say October. So I have been a very good girl watching my 524 status and making sure that I only open up business cards to qualify for a new sign-on bonus with Chase. I have been working diligently around this. What do we know about the new Chase Sapphire product? Well, the annual fee is going from $550 to $795. Authorized users are going from $75 to $195. I already do not like these. I do not have any authorized users on my personal Chase Sapphire Reserve card as it stands right now. And because my anniversary fee will hit August 1st, I will get grandfathered in because the benefits go into place this June. And because my anniversary fee hits before October 23rd, I'm grandfathered in. What are the multipliers? Chase flights went from 5x to 8x. Not bad. Chase hotels went from 10x to 8x. I don't use the portal, not worried. Direct flights and hotels go from 3x to 4x, but I use points and miles, so not necessarily a great benefit unless I'm booking for others or I have to book a last minute flight. Other travel is going from 3x to 1x. This is devastating to me because I travel with cruises, and when I have a cruise to book, I'm using that CSR to get that 3x. I will no longer get that. Statement credits and benefits. The $300 statement credit is staying. Love it. We're going to do some math. Remember, it's a $795 anniversary fee, so now I've taken it off by $300. DoorDash, we get two $10 promotional codes with DoorDash and a $5 one for dining. I use the $20 every single month since I started. I wish I had learned earlier. That gives me about a $240 value a year. $300 plus $240 now. So that's a $240 value with DoorDash. Peloton, $10 a month. I'm not going to use Peloton. Global entry, TSA PreCheck, yada, yada, yada. I already have it. TSA PreCheck, I had it several years ago. We just did global entry literally this year. I'm not due for another one for 4 years. That's not going to give me any value. That's zero. Lyft, pink access. I'll probably sign up for it because I can. But in regards to Lyft, you'll get $10 a month. I live in a suburban area. I drive everywhere I want to go, and I only use Lyft when we're on vacation. It's been roughly about 3 times a year we use Lyft on any given months. So I'm going to value that at $30. So we're $300, $240, and $30. So that's $570 so far. $795 is the goal. Lounge access gives me benefit, and I've talked about it before. I get roughly about $40 per visit. And since we travel 4 to 5 times a year, I'm going to say I usually get around $120, if not $160 in value because of lounge access every single year. Now, I also hold the Capital One Venture X, which is my primary card for lounges, and I have only been in one Chase Sapphire Reserve lounge. I've tried 3 times. I only got in once. So I'm going to give that value a 0. Stubhub. I don't even know what to say about Stubhub. We do not go to sporting events. My husband prefers to watch his sporting events from home. We do not go to concerts. We do not go to comedy shows. This is a moot benefit for me. I will probably use it because it's there, but because it's going to add extra money to my life, it's going to be a 0. The Stubhub credit is $150 twice a year. Open table dining. Open table dining is $150 twice a year. I do not live in a major city. I live in suburban Northeast Ohio. When I visit Chicago and LA to see the boys, I may look to see if it's going to fit into that particular weekend, but I'm not going to plan an entire vacation around a specific restaurant. That's another 0. Credit by Chase, $250 twice a year. Again, that's another 0. I already looked at where I'm going to be going for the next year, and I went on Chase and I looked at all the different hotels in Los Angeles, in Chicago, in Tokyo, in Japan, in Osaka, in Kyoto, and all of these places. The cheapest hotel in the edit was $694 in the areas that I was going. Maybe there's some other ones out there, but this is my travel over the next year. I'm not going to use that credit. I'm not going to spend $1,400 on 2 nights for a hotel, taking $250 off of it and charging me $1,100. I'm in the points and miles world for a reason. I want to be frugal. No, 0. Apple subscriptions, $10 a month. It says Apple TV or Apple Music. I don't use either one of those. If Apple TV is $9.99 a month, I may just go ahead and do that for the next year, but I think I also have to buy the little box. I would prefer Apple Fitness. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I'm going to value that at 0. And there are other statement benefits that you can get if you put $75,000 worth of spend on this card. I'm not going to put $75,000 worth of spend on any particular card in any given year. And if you're in my audience, you're probably doing the same. You're not going to do it. So out of all of those, I'm going to get $570 in benefits. That's it. $570 in benefits. As it stands right now, unless they add something else that's going to be worthwhile to buffer between $570 and $795, this card is not going to hold a position in my wallet moving forward. I'd love to know what you think. Until next time, happy travels.